In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to change aspect ratio in Runway Gen-2. Let's get started by logging into your Runway account. Once you're signed in, you'll land on the home page. Look over to the left side panel and select Generate Video. This opens the Gen-2 video workspace where you'll build your prompt and choose the settings that shape your final output. Before you type anything into the prompt box, take a moment to set the aspect ratio. This matters because the aspect ratio defines the shape of your frame, essentially how wide or tall your video will be. Choosing the right one up front helps you avoid unwanted cropping, stretching, or black bars later, and it ensures your composition looks good for the platform you're targeting. Find the aspect ratio button near the prompt area. It's represented by a small rectangle icon labeled 16.9 by default. Click that button to open the ratio options. You'll see a list of common choices. For example, 16:9 is the standard horizontal format for YouTube and most desktop viewing. If you're creating for mobile-first platforms and stories, 9:16 is a vertical format that fills the entire phone screen. Square 1:1 can work well in some feeds when you want a balanced, centered composition. You may also see more cinematic or portrait-friendly options that can be useful depending on your project. Select the ratio that best fits where your video will live. If you plan to repurpose the same concept across multiple platforms, consider the composition while you choose. Keep key subjects centered so they translate well across different shapes. Picking the ratio now helps the model frame your content appropriately from the start, which generally leads to cleaner results and less rework. With your aspect ratio set, you can now proceed to generate your video. Enter your prompt, add any reference media if needed, and adjust other settings as you normally would. Because you selected the aspect ratio first, Gen-2 will compose the scene within that frame, maintaining the look and feel you want for your destination. As you preview the output, remember that the chosen ratio influences how much of your subject is visible and how the scene breathes. So framing and negative space are intentional parts of the design. That's all there is to it. Log in, open Generate Video, set your aspect ratio using the 16.9 icon, choose the ratio that matches your platform, and then generate your video with confidence.